If you want to start winning more fights in Fortnite, whether you're playing just ranked or you're playing tournaments, I'm going to be going over some mechanics in this video that are really important for you, and you're going to see a tremendous improvement in your fighting ability, and you're going to be able to stay alive longer, beat better players that you normally wouldn't be able to beat in fights. Yeah, so we're just going to hop right into it. Alright, first one is if you're on low health and you're boxed up. This one I do a lot, especially because I'm on higher ping in game. I'm like 50 or 60 ping, and the other person's going to take my wall. What you want to practice here is editing a cone and then editing out the side, right, and making more space. Because if you're not good at this, cone edit and then edit out, and say you edit out, you edit the cone, but then you whiff the edit somehow, or like you only hit these two, and you get stuck in the box, the other person who already has your wall is just going to break the cone here, and then you're dead. Alright? So you need to practice this with a cone in your box, and you can also practice it with a ramp in your box. And just getting out and making more space. You're going to stay alive so much longer in fights. It's going to give you a chance to get some counter damage to potentially win that fight, right? Next one is for being a little bit more aggro when you're fighting. Everybody already knows side jumps where you go like this, or you land on a ramp too. So I'm not really going to go over that. But one thing people don't really do a whole lot with the sprint mechanic now is if you have a floor and you sprint right on the edge, we can see how it sends me higher, right? So if you have a floor above, you can actually jump up a whole layer, right? So this is really good to catch opponents off guard. You can do it from a cone too, where you jump up a whole layer, but it's good for that. You can jump up, get a whole layer, cone them, and do whatever you need to after. But it's a good way to catch your enemy off guard for some free damage or free piece control, right? Now for some basic building tricks. I'm not going to spend much time on these. If you look above a wall, you can throw cones above a wall. It's called a high cone. You can do it when you're standing on a cone. You can do it when you're standing on a floor. Same thing for a ramp. Good way to block your enemy. Same thing with the high cone. You also have a high wall. So if you look back and really throw your cursor up, you can get high walls. Same thing on side jumps too. I can actually do it. You get high walls to block your enemy off right there like that. And that's just a good way to block your enemy so you get height and then take control of the fight. And the last build one that I want to go over is phasing a ramp or a cone into somebody's box. This is really good if you're on high ping, you're in a bad setup, you're not really taking that many walls. All you're going to do is just spray a wall, and then before you place a wall, you want to throw a ramp or a cone in the box, okay? Obviously, you just need to practice the timing, and it works better if you have somebody to help you out who can actually hold the wall. But you just want to throw the ramp in before you place a wall, or before you even try to hold the wall. And then the good thing about this too is if you get the ramp in like that, they're going to be stuck, and they can go out either the back, which you could pre-piece, or what I like to do more is if you throw the ramp in, if I have a ramp in my box like this, I normally edit out the side. So if you take the wall here, throw the ramp in, then pre-piece the side, they're probably just going to run out into your pre-piece, so you get a free kill. And then the last two things that I want to go over are phasing and pre-fires. So with pre-fires, it's literally just shooting the opponent as soon as the wall breaks. And this Raider map is really good to practice it. You just want to try to pre-fire the bot as soon as the wall breaks, and you just get a lot of free damage on other players whenever they're trying to spray in your box. And the last mechanic that I would definitely practice is phasing into boxes. If you have another player really low and you just need to finish the fight quick, just hopping in is the best way to do it. I feel like everybody's seen the one where you have the ramp behind you and then you time the pickaxe to get in like that. But you can also do it without anything behind you as long as you time the momentum right. You can do it while jumping like that. I think you can do it while sliding too, like this, timing it. Yep. Same thing. You don't even need to slide. I think you can just run in. And there you go. Ramp phasing, even from above, just timing the momentum down. And you can just get in the box, finish the fight quick. But yeah, those are the mechanics that I think everybody should know, especially if they want to win more fights. Nothing really flashy like these free builds. More practical mechanics that are going to help you win more fights. You're going to stay alive. Be more helpful for your teammates as well. Because if you stay alive longer and can get damage, it's going to make it easier for you and your teammate to wipe that duo, or just for you to get the kills in solo to get the refreshes to win the game. Alright? So I hope you guys can practice these mechanics. start winning more fights. Yeah, peace out.